Welcome to Real Issue Podcast. I'm your host, Martel Llewellyn. Guys, if you are a Miami Heat fan, continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the support. If you're an NBA fan, subscribe to the channel. And thank you for all the support. So Brian Windhorst says the Miami Heat make a lot of sense if Damian Lillard were to become available. He also said, it feels strange to me to talk about a team in the finals like the Miami Heat, but the Miami Heat make a lot of sense if Dame were to become available, he said. They have a number of future first-round picks they can trade. They have a number of interesting young players. It would be a really fascinating opportunity if he were to become available on the market. So, overall, this all really comes down to Damian Lillard. We all know that Damian Lillard, he is very loyal to Portland. He said over and over and over that he doesn't really want to leave. If anything, he wants players to come to Portland. We all know there's no players coming to Portland. And in my opinion, Portland has done a horrendous job of putting adequate players around someone like Damian Lillard. It's actually a shame when you really sit back and think about it. Damian Lillard is pretty much right now at the height of his powers, and they still traded away CJ. They traded away all their players pretty much that were even valuable pieces. And even though they traded them, they still really didn't get anything in return for a guy like CJ, which is very weird to me. You know, they also gave away Norman Powell, which I think he is a great guard as well. So overall, to me, it really comes down to Damian Lillard saying, listen, it's over now. Send me to where I want to go. And the only way the Miami Heat would get a guy like Damian Lillard is if Damian Lillard asks to go to Miami. Why? I know that, Windhorst said that we have draft picks, but other teams have more draft picks and better role players, in my opinion, than the Miami Heat. I think that Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, all these guys are great players. But to me, I can see a lot of other teams outbidding the Miami Heat with better, high-quality role players. Now, also, too, I think that if Damian Lillard was to come to the Miami Heat, of course, Tyler Hero would probably be the focus of that trade. Why? Because Tyler Hero is our best trade asset. So, once again, there's a lot of people that want to keep Tyler Hero. There's a lot of people that say we don't need him. We should trade him. There's plenty of questions about that. That is why him getting injured during this playoff run was actually detriment to his career, because now we really can't see, can he perform in the playoffs? Can he play on the big stage? How does his game translate from the regular season to the playoffs? We all have those questions, and we were all looking for them to be answered. Also, too, this is the second time where he gets injured in the playoffs. So there's a lot of things really playing into part in keeping Tyler Hero. Should he stay? There's a lot of people that say that he should still come off the bench right now and that he shouldn't be a starter. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Pat Riley does with a guy like Tyler Hero. Damian Lillard, if he was to also come to the Miami Heat as well, I think that it would be a huge plus, only because the Miami Heat, sometimes they lack offense. I think that just from Damian Lillard's scoring magnitude, you can't double him. If you double him from the logo when he's pulling up for a three, that means that Bam and Jimmy are going to be wide open. I just think that the Miami Heat, they continue to prove that you don't need 3 or 4 all-stars on your team for you to be successful. You need 2 guys and adequate role players that complement your stars. And then also, too, with defense and coaching, as long as you have those 3 things in terms of high-quality role players, coaching, and defense, and teams that are really going to buy into the system, you should be fine. Then it really all comes down to making shots and then actually playing the game. But I think that the Miami Heat, we have a good enough framework. But in my opinion, especially going into next season, we still need upgrades, even though we made it this far. And what I mean by upgrades is, get a 4, get a backup 5, maybe upgrade at the guard position to some degree. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe as we continue to push to 2,000 subscribers.